guess what? I received the It's Freakin Bats palette in the mail probably on Friday, and I haven't played with it because I want to like do the close-ups that I really like to do. I want to do that for this palette, so I'm excited. My first impressions on the palette is that it's like a really unique color story. Like I don't feel like I've seen anything like that, you know? Like I don't feel like I have like anything with this color story in it. There is one that I'm thinking of, but I don't feel like it's that similar. But oof, I'm so excited. Perfect timing too, because Halloween is coming up, so alright. So let's do zoom-ins before I ruin the pan, because the pans are pressed really nicely. Okay, so first let's look at this packaging. That way you guys can see it. I'm gonna record it on my phone per usual. Let's do what the heck? Okay, so this is what the box looks like for the palette. Beautbean X Shroud, It's Freakin Bats eyeshadow palette. And then nothing. Got the Shroud logo. It's cute. They put these little purple bats everywhere. I love it. Oh, and this is the back. In case anyone wanted to see. And then here we got all the shade names, ingredients, Betty Jean. That's Beautbean, by the way, in case if you guys don't know. Cool. So there's that. Now let's get into the Mama palette. So let's see if I can even. Oh, well, first let's look at the outside. It's like made out of a sturdy cardboard. From other people's videos, I didn't even notice there was like this hexagon pattern going throughout it. It's not on the box. Like the box is just straight black, but this one has like a hexagon. So I was thinking it would be like a ColourPop weight, but this is heavier. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if the pans are bigger, but we'll look into it. It says hello friends, because that's what she says all the time in her videos. It essentially has like the back. It just doesn't have all the other words. So all the little bats. And it's got this little thing. So cute. And let's look at that. You guys know I'm always struggling to open this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this beautiful palette. I'm so excited for these shimmers. You have no idea. We got Handbook, Spooky, Apparition, Trappa. I think these are all just like random references from what I remember from Betty Jean's video, is that they were all kind of just like things she thought of. It wasn't like essentially connected to the color story. I'm excited for this one because it's like a purple with a gold flash, and this one's like a blue purple with a gold flash. And I love this matte. Like, this matte is literally stunning. Stunning, you have no idea. And I love like a shimmer lime green, so I'm excited. And I love this kind of like deep ocean blue shimmer. Like, all these shimmers call to me, and I'm excited. Okay, now let's get into the swatches, because I want to see how these look, you know? How the shine shimmer. I think I'm going to use, let me see. For my swatch, I'm going to use the Sonia G Worker Pro, because it's like kind of like a fluffy packer brush almost. And I'm going to use my little color switch thing that I got from the dollar store. These things. It's that same material that's made out of a hair bun That way I can just mix the colors around. Yeah. I'm not gonna have anything on my arm. So let's get into it. Okay, so the palette actually is $35 plus shipping, which made my total $42. And it is vegan and cruelty free. And like how I was saying, it's got a heavy cardboard packaging, and it's got I would say it's got a decently sized mirror, and it's got these cute little bats all over the packaging, which I really like. It is talc free, so if that's something you're worried about, I would definitely take that into consideration. Each pan weighs at 1.5 grams or 0.05 ounces, and the palette itself has a 12-month shelf life, and it's made in the USA with 15 mattes. Oh, no. With 4 mattes and 5 metallics. So now that we have all the swatches out of the way, let's put it on my eyes. Alright, so I'm actually going to do something. I always do 2 different eyes just because I want to try as many colors as I can. So we're going to do that. On my eyes, I'm going to prime with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is one of the best concealers at the drugstore that money can buy. So I'm just going to slap that on the lid. So there's actually this look that I wanted to recreate, and I'm still going to recreate it with the original colors, but I wanted to do like a spooky Halloween version of this. It's a picture from Kylie Jenner. I'll put it right here. And it's kind of like it's like a wing, but then it like closes off the eye, or kind of not. It's like that, and then it's like a wing. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It was like during her like 24 karat gold collection, but I really wanted to try this using this palette because I feel like it'd be like a different alternative to it. Let's get into that. I don't know if I'll do both eyes like that. We'll see. Yeah, so first I'm going to take like a definer brush, and I will, this is what I usually use for my eyebrows. This is an E29. And I will just kind of like, So it looks like there's like a dark color, and then there's like, it goes into a light color. So I think, okay, so I'm obviously going to go in with dairy. And then I'm going to do this eye because this eye is like my bad eye. So like I can never get something correct on this side. So if it comes out really good, we're killing it. So it's like super stretched out. Like it's like further than her brow. So I'm going to go like out. And I believe it goes above her crease. So it's like, if you ever want to do cool looks like this, in order for it not to look like a weird, like, extra fat right here, you want to, like, elongate it as much as you can, because then that gives the impression that it's not as fat. Because then it stretches out your eye longer than what you think it looks like. I think like that's gonna be good. No, I think it has to be more. So we're gonna stretch it out even more. I think like that. And then what happens is that you start to connect like here. I'm gonna draw like little lines to like connect the dots. Here. Yeah, so this is kind of like an outline. Because it's such a dark color, honestly, if you just like give the smallest tap, the color will just stick onto your skin. And then I noticed that it doesn't like connect in here. It kind of just like fades out as it gets here. So I'm just gonna like go, 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 and then stop here. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's like. It kind of looks like it's actually like about to go into her nose contour. Like it goes to like. And then it goes like here. I think that's just like depending on your eye shape. So I will. Oh. I actually really like this mirror. Some palettes are a little iffy with mirrors in them because they're like so massive that I can't even pick it up without getting like arthritis in my hand. So I feel like a pan of this size is like good, you know, because like you can hold it with one hand. If you cannot hold your palette with one hand and there's a mirror in it, I don't know. So let's look, and then I'm gonna take it. So I think I'm gonna do it to there. I think I actually want to curve it a little down. Yeah, looks pretty good. Cool beans. And then I will really just go in with the same brush, but now I'm just gonna intensify that line because we're gonna add a color on the outer area of the line because that's how we're gonna make it look blended. I'm not gonna deepen up this part because I need it to fade out anyway, so I'm mainly gonna focus a dark color on the outside. I like how this shade has no problem building on itself. Some shades typically will like once you put like a first layer down, it kind of like just sits there and like doesn't let anything go on top of it. So this is really nice. Yeah, it looks really cool. That looks so cool actually. What the heck? I did not expect it to look like that. Oh, I love it. So I think that's how I'm gonna keep it for now. And then it kind of like fades up slightly. Like just like so a trick that I've learned is that you'll get like I have this little pencil brush somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I know I have it though. Mm. Okay, so this is the one I'm talking about. This is the Morphe E36. It's like a little stubby brush. But it's cool because it's like when you're doing something like this, instead of blending the edges because you kind of want it to be like a graphic liner, you really just use this to pack on the shade right on the edges of this, and it gives the effect of it looking blended without you having to blend it, and it ruins the intense color of the eyeshadow. I'm debating whether I want to use the spooky shade, which is like the periwinkle, or the Adam shade. Well, okay, so she has gold on her lid, and I think I'm gonna do. I should probably do this shade, right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna blend it out with this because this is gonna go on the lid, so this can kind of like interconnect the look. So, because it goes from like a dark brown to like an orange. So I will go with this. And then what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna. Oh, where should I start? I think I'm gonna start here. Actually, tap it off. And then really. I feel like I need a darker color actually. Maybe I should blend the edges just a bit. Okay, I'm gonna take this. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush, but I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of the dark. Just slightly. I think it's because that chartreuse shade is gonna be like a little too light. Oh, yeah. See, that's working. I like that. Something that I learned over the years is that, like, once you feel the brush touching your skin, it's like blending your eyeshadow. You don't I see people that are, like, stabbing their eye with their freaking brushes trying to get the. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do. They're, like, trying to blend their eyeshadow, but it, like, looks like they're, like, abusing their eye. Like, if you can feel the brush touching, like, if you can feel it on your lid, it's doing its job. Like, you do not have to scrape your eyelid to blend a shade. Oh my god, that looks so pretty. I, like, honestly just want to leave it like that. Well, actually, it looks kind of janky here, but I wish it was, like, a little more curved. That looks so cool, though. I love. I don't think I'm gonna blend the bottom as much as the top. I think I am gonna go in with the green just because I think that shade is gonna be a little too light. So, oh, you know what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go in with the same E29 and then stamp the green right on top of that. So, Let's wipe off the extra color. And then like same thing, same concept as you get into the inner corner, I kind of just like pull my brush away a little more so it doesn't get as intense. See, do you see how like you can see like a blend, but like from far away it just looks like it's like evenly blended. But literally you're just laying colors down. Normally, what I should have done, because this technique usually only works when you have like the same color category like next to each other on the color wheel. So if it's like, because this is like a dark purple, I should have gone in with Spooky and placed it there, because then it would have done like a more even gradient. But I'm a scientist, so oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna do this, then we'll add the Trappa shade on top of this green, and it's gonna look immaculate. Wow. Genius. Damn, that looks so good. Like, wow. Someone did this? Are you kidding me? So, oh, look how nice and cute and smoky that looks. I love it. What was I saying? Okay, so now that we have that, I think it's time to go into shimmer. But, you know I gotta take it there. So, what I was thinking is I'll do this. What if I did like this and this? Kind of like this will go like that, and then this will go on the rest. I originally wanted to use all handbooks, so I'm gonna put that here first, and depending on how I feel, we'll see if we put Sam on it. So, I'm excited to see how these shimmers perform, because like all of them have like an... So I'm excited to see how these shimmers perform, because all of them have like this really cool like shift to something else. Like this is like a white green. It's like a green to like a almost like white gold. This one goes from like lime to yellow, purple to gold, blue to purple. And this one I think is like the only one. I would say these two are the only ones that don't have like a shift, but I'm excited to see it. I love these kind of like lemon lime shades. So I just got a little bit. This is my favorite one to like apply like shimmers with. This is the M166. It especially works if they're like more powdery metallic or powdery shimmers. So because my lid is a little sticky, I'm just gonna tap it on. So far, so good. I'm not going to get too close to that line. I'm going to switch to a different brush after I get close to that because I don't want to like mess it up. Okay, so now I need more of like an angled, really pointy, really sturdy brush with that shimmer. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is the Morphe 124, and I'm gonna grab Handbook just on the edge because I just want to place this on the edge. I am going to re-intensify that purple line. Oh, I think some got in my eye. When I'm putting these like shimmers on with a brush, a lot of it is like falling on my eyelid, so I don't know if that's like I don't know if you should be applying these shimmers with your finger would probably be best. But for this precision, I cannot use my finger, so. This shade is giving me very much Mountain Dew. Bro, that's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so I think I am going to use that lighter shade just because I want a little more pizzazz. A little pizzazz bazoo. So I'm going to grab Sam on... I'm going to use the same 124 brush by Morphe. Just grab it. This is like a shiny money color. Like if like a dollar bill was like metallic, that's the color it would be. Right there. I want it to blend into this. I'm just gonna pull it. I wonder how she did the inner corner. So it's like pretty round, kind of like. So like, I think I'll stop there. And then we're gonna go back into that E29, and I'm gonna grab Dairy. And then we're just gonna re-intensify that line just to like give like a really extra crisp cut. Re-intensifying the line will like change the look because as you add shimmer, it just like kind of all mends together really badly, and like I feel like the crispness is like gone. So. Yeah, like, do you see that? Oh my god, that looks so cool. I love that. Let's see. Do I have a light to... Because, like, some metallics aren't, like, as shimmery, so let's see. Looks pretty yellow there. It's not, like, mega shimmery, like... They're more metallic than they are shimmery, you know? Does that make sense? Okay, so that's done. Let's do this eye. For this, we're doing a halo eye. I really want to do... I need to play with Zero, Apparition, and Spooky right now. Okay, we're going to go into the crease with Spooky. This will kind of be like my transition shade for darker shade. Ooh. The thing with colors like this is that they always show up a little gray on my eye. So I usually need to use like a white base to get like true to color. So if you're someone that's like my skin tone, I would recommend going in with a white base because shades like this are a little tricky. I mean, honestly, it looks beautiful. I think it comes out like gray because it's so cool tone. And like my complexion is typically always warm. But that is stunning. Pretty. And then what you're gonna do is lightly go around the edges a little bit. Then this is when you start to like create the halo eye. I'm gonna put the shimmer in the middle. Should I do... Yeah, I'm gonna do Zero. I want to do my finger on this one because I want to see how they perform with my finger. I'm gonna grab Zero, which is like the blue purple shift. So it's coming across like pretty blue. Oh, actually, yeah, I see that purple shift. The cool thing about duochromes is that if you put it all over your lid, it like is like a whole look. Damn, that's bright. That's really pretty. These two like are just an eye look on their own. Oh, wow. See, like, do you see how it's like looks purple and then you like turn? It's blue. Wow, magic. That's cool. That's what I wanted to see from that shade. Okay, now we're gonna start deepening things up with Dairy. Yes. So I will grab Dairy on my Sony G Worker Pro. And I will just start to finesse that on the outer and inner part. Oh, I always like, I'm so scared about this inner corner part because like adding dark to here can get crazy real fast. But I will go back in with my Sonya G Blender Pro and grab Spooky, and you can kind of just like add that color on top to help it blend. then go back into my Builder Pro, like, yeah, Worker Pro, that had the dairy shade on it, and then kind of just allow it to blend. Well, pretty. I definitely want to add apparition. I don't know where though. So I'm just gonna put it on top and see what happens. How interesting. It kind of like... Whoa, that's so weird. Adding a duochrome on top of duochrome, like, changes that thing like crazy, because it's like... It's got like green edges to it, and it's like gold, but it's like purple, but like I see blue and I see green. I think I just created a multi-chrome out of this palette. That's a little crazy. I think this look with a liner would actually look really nice. Oh, wait. Wow, tell me that's not so cool. This eye just looks so like magical and like ethereal and smoky. That's a good one. Okay, let's talk about my final thoughts. Packaging, love. Color story, love. For playing with the formula for the first time, I love. I do wish, because I believe everything has a pro and a con, so let's get into the pros and cons. I love the sturdy packaging. Great for travel. That's pro. Love the color story. Pro. Very Halloween-esque. Very, like, different, you know? Very unique. For the cons, I would say I wish there was, like, a shimmer. Like, something like a topper, almost. Because all of these are metallic. So, something on the lines of, like, the Kaleidos Angelica shades, like those were like shimmery, toppery, shifty shades. These are all metallic, so like it's like I layered this one, but it doesn't like it. It doesn't give me the same energy. Honestly, I think that's like it. And I heard these are metallic, so you can like move them around and stuff. But this is a really good palette. I love it. I love the looks I created with this. It's hard. I don't know. Which one is your guys' favorite look? Do you guys like something more editorial? Oh, I guess that's editorial too, but I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm really excited. I want to do a look with this shade next. Ooh, that's going to be so good. But yeah, guys, if you guys do enjoy... definitely check out my other videos, because I'm actually going to be filming the Pat McGrath Utopian Mothership 9 tomorrow. So, stay tuned for that. And that is a wrap. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.